everybody? Welcome back to my Majora's Mask Let's Play. It is the dawn of the first day. I want to show how important it is that you get speed in this Let's Play when you are doing Snowhead Temple if you want to do it as efficiently as I plan on doing it. So we are going to play the reverse Song of Time now and slow down time, and then we're going to fly straight to Snowhead. We're going to play the Gorons Lullaby. We're going to roll all the way up that mountain. We're going to get started on this temple because we need to get all 15 fairies, and I have no clue where they've moved the fairies to. I really don't. So we're going to have to get really quick here. So we're going to transform. We're going to play the Song of Story. Play the Song of Soaring, and then we're going to try and get all of these fairies. So here we go. Snowhead. Yes. Here we go. Let's do this. We're going to need to get some supplies as well. We need arrows and things, I believe. There's a lot of fire arrow stuff in this dungeon. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We can do this. We can do this. There's arrows. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Magic. Excellent. Something in the middle of the blizzard. Can you see it? No, we can't right now because we... that healing would actually come in handy. Let's get back to full health. Or not, fairy. Do you want to heal me? Okay, there we go. Now we're going to play this Goron's Lullaby. Alright. I'm getting used to these new buttons, guys. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be a master of musical Zelda stuff. I'm gonna make new songs and beats and stuff. But there we go. There's Giant Goron. And he's gonna go to sleep now. He was making that blizzard, stopping us from getting in. He was being a bad Goron. So now it's time for him to go to sleep and fall into a bottomless ravine. Which I always thought was a little harsh. I mean, this punishment doesn't quite fit the crime. Because we're going to put him to sleep and watch him drop. Look at him go. Straight into a bottomless ravine. We hear the impact as he hits the bottom. It does not look pleasant. Anyway, we've got to try and roll up this in one go. If we're trying to be full efficiency. We're going to not mess up at all. We're going to roll up this all in one go. So we want to turn left here. Whoop, onto here. Ignore the Wolfos. Nobody cares about you, Wolfos. You are worthless. Worthless Wolfos. And we're going to run all the way up this ramp. Oh my god, it gets so narrow. Here we go. We're real. We don't need fire punches. Whoop. And into the dungeon. Yes. Okay, a good run up into Snowhead. Keeping us nice and efficient right now. So we're going to smash our way through these icicles. We're going to get into this room and we're going to get started. I'm actually going to save. So I am really glad I saved inside the temple because my 3DS just died. It ran out of battery. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the 3DS. And, yeah. Battery ran out. I didn't even realize I'd unplugged it. I thought it was plugged in. So, there we have it. This is what you get for watching the screen on your capture device instead of, like, watching your monitor on your capture device instead of watching your 3DS itself, I guess. I'm just going to grab some hearts because that little thing did a bit of damage to me. And then we are going to grab the new fairies. One of the good things about this is that I got to the third room, so I did get a little distance, not very far. I mean, I've not done virtually any of this dungeon, but I know the dungeon pretty well anyway. But it did allow me to work out where the changes to the fairy were. Because look, there's a fairy right there, behind that crate. I did not see that for about probably 2 minutes. Now I see it. And that makes life a lot easier. And I just wasted 3 arrows when I've only got 26. That's a great plan. And nice roll at the bottom to take no damage. Can you come here, please, fairy? I'm wearing the Great Fairy's mask. There we go. Second one. Excellent. Alright, now we're going to head back up the ladder. And we're going to roll across. We need to time this correctly because we can't kill these stupid things yet. I don't know if loading the game has ended my song of inverted time or not. Wait. Let's have a look. Let's see if the inverted song of time is still working. I want to double check. Sorry. Because I do need to get this done in the first day. Nope. It's not. It doesn't reset it. So if you save game with the inverted song of time running, it doesn't reset it. That's a good thing to know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I timed this correctly, I think. Yeah, we jumped across. Alright, that's great. We've jumped across. Now we need to run upstairs real quick to get the dungeon map and also to grab a fairy. We can grab this fairy and this map later on, really, but I think for 100% playthrough, especially if you're using this as a guide, it's a good idea to do it now so that you can find your way around the dungeon. I normally grab the fairy later on, and I wouldn't even bother with the map usually, but 100%ing involves every single dungeon map as well. So here we go, let's do this. There we go. We got the dungeon map. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do this. Let's move along. I don't know where all the fairies are, and it's going to bother me. But anyway, it's fine. Alright, in this next area, you can see stuff. You can see stuff that is important and will be important later on, too. So, first things first, you can see that this dungeon is very, very tall, but not very big. And the reason it's not big, like, wide, is because it's all about height. And this pillar in the center is really important. Because we're going to be changing the height of this pillar, and that's going to change everything about this dungeon. But first things first, let's head in here, and we need to grab ourselves a small key. And because we are doing 100%, we also need to move this pillar all the way. So normally you just pull it twice, and then you could just leave it. You just grab the small key and move on. But because we are actually going for the 100% completion, we're going to drag it all the way, except not quite to the corner. And then we're going to push it all the way in. And that's going to let us have another fairy later on. Because this is going to make a chest appear with a fairy in it. And then we can get that fairy later on. And that's going to be fantastic. We love that. We love fairies in this game. Because we want to get all of the rewards. I don't know. I'm not sure whether I would 100% this game every time I play it through. I would probably not bother most times I play it through. And just the times where I really, really want to get every single ounce of enjoyment out of it, I'm gonna 100% it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of 3-day challenges and things, as I think I've said before in this playthrough. Everything's sort of melding together right now, especially the fact that this is how far I got. I literally got this small key, and then my DS just died. And that'll teach me to pay attention in the future. Anyway, let's move along. So the next thing we want to do is ice, fire, fire, ice, Zelda puzzle. Really obvious. And didn't work. Why is it not working? Ah, it worked that time. Okay, you need to get the right angle, apparently. And that angle was not good enough. But it's going to let us go back through to the first room, which had that locked door, which we can now head through. Perfect. Unlocking more of this place. Now, we need to remember this room. We can't use this room just yet, unfortunately. Everything in here is sort of limited to us because basically we don't have access because we don't have fire arrows. But once we get fire arrows, we can melt all of those blocks of ice and get a few fairies in here. And we may as well actually grab the fairy above the door right now. So let's see if there's any bombs in here. Can we get the bomb? Do I have any bombs? Oh, I've got 5 bombs. That'll be enough. So we need to wait until it almost explodes. And then throw. And that was not waiting long enough. So we didn't wait long enough. There we go. And now because we wasted a bomb, we're going to use the Blast Mask to get through here. Because we're not about that bomb wastage life. There we go. Blast Mask, guys, saves bombs. It's a brilliant, brilliant mask. I am so glad I got it early on in this gameplay. You should be glad you got it too if you did. Or if you're going to. You really, really want to pick that up really early on, guys. It's very, very handy. Alright, I love this room. We're not going to bother using the Mask of Truth. There is a fairy hidden in a hidden Lens of Truth area. But you don't need the Lens of Truth to get to it. You just shoot all of these icicles first, just like the entrance to Snowhead was. So just like we needed to get into Mountain Village, we need to shoot these icicles down. And when we do, we will have access to all of these platforms. So, 1 second. We can also grab some rupees, which is always nice. Always nice to have some money. As I've said before, this game really does focus a lot on money. You need to give in 5,000 rupees to the banker in order to get one of the pieces of heart. So, whenever we can pick up money, we really should. Sorry about the my voice fading in and out there. Gyroscope controls, guys. Whoever invented them was a genius. They really were. And by genius, I mean complete freaking idiot. Let's head in here and see if we can grab a chest. Oh, it's round the back. Grab a chest with a fairy in it. We don't even need to waste any magic on the Lens of Truth. How about that? Jump out again. Ah, look at that. Did you see that flip? I have them flips. Right, we're not going to waste a bomb here. We're just going to transform into Goron and punch it. And that's going to give us another small key. Woohoo! Okay, we have another small key and we can move along into the next room. Now, for some reason, loads of people have trouble with this room. And I honestly have absolutely no idea why people struggle with this room. But first things first, we want to take our Gorons Mask off. Grab our bow and arrow. Look at the ceiling. And you see that? Shoot an arrow in there. We might use the Lens of Truth, actually, because I'm wasting arrows to save some magic. There's a bubble with a fairy in it. Shoot it. Boom. Got it. Great Fairy will pull it in. We need to stare at the Great Fairy until it gets pulled in, and then we can do this puzzle. Right. This puzzle is real simple, so follow along, guys. Follow along. Pound this platform. That will raise all the yellows. Pounding the little yellow raises up all the yellows. That includes blocking off the door. We can then transform into Link, jump across, and once we're across, we now have access to this blue. Now, this blue will raise up the other blue, allowing us another route to the top. So now that we've got another route to the top, we can pound on this blue. Boom. That gives us another route up. And then we can pound on this. And I don't know why, but a lot of people have complained about this puzzle in the past. And it really isn't worth complaining about. It's really quite simple. We transform back into Link here, and we can just jump up by climbing. And then a simple jump. You get loads of time, and it's really, really easy. So there you go. Now we want to pick up the ice arrows. So ice arrows, we want to pick up the fire arrows. Ice arrows would be silly right now. We're in an ice temple. Everything's icy. We're gonna... Oh! We're gonna roll and crash and burn and cry. That was really bad. Alright. Gently, gently roll along that bank. So here we go. We're gonna jump across here. Hup. We're gonna return. And then we're gonna roll across this bank nice and gently. We don't want to go in there yet. We will be coming back to that right in a second. But right now, we're going to roll across... Oh, no. Why is it not letting me roll across here? Come on, buddy. Goron rolling with the new 3DS stick, man. Gotta love it. Right, let's get some arrows and hearts. And now we're going to fight our mini-boss of the dungeon. Our first encounter of this mini-boss, who you will grow to love, I promise you. Wizrobe, who turns up in this game far too often. The reason for that is that Anuma was only given 1 year to develop it, guys. Please remember that. This game was developed in just 1 year. So what you do with Wizrobe is you just give him an arrow in the knee. And you will see which he is. If you tap your minimap, you can see which one is Wizrobe when the red dot appears. Or not, in this case. Okay, I guess we don't have that advantage anymore. But I am going to give him an arrow to the knee repeatedly until he starts spawning. Yeah, there we go. Damn, it wastes your arrow. That's just lame. That's the real one there. So the real one will always look more solid. And it's easy to spot, basically. There he is. Just try and keep 2 or 3 in your view, and you will easily spot it and kill him. And that was a very, very quick Wizrobe fight. And that kind of makes up for the messed up roll there. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I got nice and greedy. Nice and greedy. Alright. So I think we've got 5 or 6 fairies now, which is good. It's a good place to be at. We need to turn into Goron Link again now and drop all the way to the bottom. And a good way to avoid damage from falling is just to turn into a ball and jump off the edge. So if we turn into a ball and we just go off the edge, whoop. Nice and no damage. Oh, unless we crash straight into a skull at the bottom, but that's fine. We're going to activate this switch. That's going to give us, I think, fairy number 7. Bring us close to halfway with these godforsaken fairies. Hopefully fairy number 7. If it's not, then I've missed one. Here we go. There we go. Fairy number 7. Perfect. And now we're going to head back up. The reason we need to head back up now, basically we needed to do that to get back down. It's just a quick way to get back down, and we can pick up the fairy while we do it. Because we need to head back up here, and we need to move on with our lives by melting these frozen doors. So let's grab the fire arrows, and let's melt some doors. We're also going to grab our Great Fairy Mask again, because that's going to be really, really helpful throughout this dungeon. Here we go. Right, we don't need to melt both of them. Funnily enough, once you've gone through one of them, you really don't need to do both of them. So we're going to go through this one. I think this is the better one to enter through. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this gives you a better angle on all the stuff we need to do in this room. Yeah, it does. Okay. Here we go. So we've got 3 Freezards that we need to kill in order to spawn a chest for a fairy. I believe. Obviously, I don't know whether they've changed the fairy location. No, that fairy is still where that fairy is. So let's go get fairy number 8. Bring us over that all-important halfway point. So you don't ever need the bunny hood in this game, by the way, to beat a temple. Oh, that wasn't deliberate, but that still looks stylish. Ah, nice stylish jump there. Completely wasted, but nice stylish. Stray fairy number 8. That lit that. Okay. I hate gyroscope controls. I have my 3DS held at a right angle to my body there in order to aim. Luckily, I could aim using the screen so that I could move the 3DS like that, because otherwise I wouldn't have even been able to move the 3DS like that, and I would have just been upset. Alright, here we go. And we're about to do some pounding of platforms just like before, except this time it's going to have a much greater effect. So let's turn into Goron Link and try and get through this door instead of curling up. Alright, Goron Link, you need to behave. Here we go. Raise the pillar up. Now, we need to punch out those ice blocks, but not just yet. We will need to punch out those ice blocks very shortly, okay? That's what we need to remember. very shortly, we will need to punch out those ice blocks. Now, we're going to jump across here and lead through the other door. We can actually smash those pots while we're there. So, here we go. Smash the pots. And we are going to need to melt the other door. But that's fine, because we just got lots of arrows and magic. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted from those pots. I'm going to leave through this door. Now. Wait. I left through the wrong door. I entered through the wrong one and left through the wrong one. We want to leave through the other door. Because, that one is not going to give us access. Okay, I'm making mistakes. I'm sorry. I've been doing all of this playthrough in one session. Whoa. Okay. We'll just use that as a shortcut. We'll call it a shortcut. Okay? Because we can now go through here. And up this way. Here we go. Now we want to exit through this door. Jump back across here. Turn back into a Goron. And we just want to cross back over here. But first things first, actually. We can get a chest from these Freezards. So, actually, we want to kill that Freezard. We want to melt that chest. Kill that Freezard. And we want to melt that chest. Right. Almost forgot about that chest there. That could have been a mistake. Let's jump across here. Grab the chest. And then we can just jump straight across and climb the ladder to get out of here. And into the room with all those frozen things. With the white Wolfos. But there's our small key that we need. Almost forgot that. That would have been bad. Why didn't I roll? Okay, I was meant to roll there, but for some reason Link decided he didn't want to. But it's fine. We're almost done with this dungeon, guys. I know it seems like we haven't done much, but we can grab, I think, 3 or 4 more fairies. 3 more fairies now. Bring us up to a grand total of 11. And we can also ignore this white Wolfos. Ignore this white Wolfos. Here we go. Into this room. Let's melt everything. That's a slidey block puzzle, which everybody loves. And let's become Goron and put this Goron switch. I'm ignoring the Wolfos because they're not worth fighting. Become Goron and press this switch. That's going to give us a fairy there on that platform. Now we're going to need to push this block around a bit. So I am going to kill the Wolfos off, actually, because they're a pain in my ass. There we go. 1 down. Can you please stop running around in circles, please? Please just attack. There we go. And now we're going to push this. I believe it's like this. And then this. And then this. And now we can climb up here and we can grab ourselves another fairy, which is always good. More fairies, guys. More fairies. Let's get all the fairies. Boop. That's number 9, I believe. Yep. Okay, and now we can push this. Oh, Slippy. Push this here. And then here. And then if you remember those 2 blocks we moved earlier, this is where they matter. This is where they matter, guys. Whoa, why did I jump off there? I didn't even hit the ledge at any kind of angle. I was flat to the ledge. Alright, that's fine. It's not difficult to climb back up, luckily. I think the torch pushed me off a bit or something, I don't know. But anyway, do you remember moving this block? Because I sure remember moving this block, and that was a very useful thing to move. So I'm going to jump across here. Ow. I mistimed both of those, but it's fine, because we got number 11. 10. Okay, number 10 is fine. Number 10 is fine. Yeah, we only need 10 at this point. That's right. Alright, now we can head out the yellow door. And now we need to head into that elevator room from earlier. So, let's go through here. And we can then turn left back into the first room. So, very much a backtracking style dungeon. With lots of backtracking, lots of moving backwards and forwards. And up and down. And basically moving stuff around to make it easier. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't ground pound there. Just need to cross. I'm gonna get frozen. Oh, that was close. I almost got frozen. Alright. Up into the elevator room where we can grab ourselves another fairy here. So let's jump up on this elevator. And as you can see, there's a frozen eye here. Melt that out and climb up. It feels like the time is moving a lot slower, a lot faster than it should at half time, but maybe it's just in my head. But I've only been in here 18 minutes, and we've used almost the entire day. It doesn't seem quite right. It doesn't seem quite right. Maybe the save messed things up. I don't know. Oh, dear. Didn't jump far enough that time. This is a nightmare. I really, really hate this little fairy jumping puzzle. This Lens of Truth jumping puzzle, because they're such small platforms. And with a circle pad and with the clunky camera controls, and it's not the game's fault. The clunky camera controls are my fault because I'm not using the circle pad Pro. I'm not using the new 3DS. On the new 3DS, the camera controls like an absolute dream. It's only clunky if you're using the older hardware like I am. The reason I'm using the older hardware is, of course, because I want to capture this for you guys. And I can't record with a new 3DS because there is no new 3DS capture card just yet. I'm sure there will be at some point, and when that day comes, I will joyfully use it. But until then, let's just do this to get our fairies. Alright, we're going to try and bypass a little bit here by jumping. No! Caught the spikes there. Almost got launched by them. We'll just activate the eye one more time. It's fine. There we go. Let's head off. So now we need to go up all the way, and we've got the fire arrows now, so we can melt that previous iced off area. And also we do have the pillar to contend with, so we just want to roll past this. We do not want to be smashing out these blocks just yet. If you smash them out now, it's not the end of the world. You can still deal with it, but it's much easier to not do that yet. Because basically, if you do it now, you have to go all the way to the boss room, and then you need to float down from the boss room and land on the correct platforms. Whereas if you do it my way, or this way, you don't. You just, you know, you just roll around like this. And, go through the locked door. And you're fine. Right, there's an Enos here, which is the first time we've encountered this. You can block it like this with the Goron block, and you can damage it very easily with the Goron pound, and damage multiple ones of them at once. So it's a much quicker way to kill it with the Goron pound than anything else. It really is the fastest way to kill this thing. There's one more. There we go. So we want to clear out the Enos so that we can then transform back and grab ourselves another fairy. So if we do this and this, we need the normal arrows because you can't use fire arrows and the Lens of Truth at the same time. And there it is in the wall. So that's fairy number 12, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. And now we can just fire our way out of this room, which is great. So here we go. Lots of item management there, but it's fine. I managed it. I am the item managing champion, and now we get to fight Lizalfos, and I'm going to get my revenge. Lizalfos Dinafos. Because I want revenge on these things. Wow, okay. Wow, stop, please. Why am I struggling with these things in this version of the game? I feel like the fire breath lasts a lot longer. You know what? Screw you. I'm getting out of range. I'm getting out of their normal hit range for that thing. Alright, you know what? I'm staying right back until it's... There we go, 2 at once. They call me as... Oh, god damn it. Anyway, it's fine. Why are these things a challenge for me all of a sudden? These things are the easiest monsters in the game. The fire breath is just much longer, so I'm used to backing up less. That's what it is. Feels like the fire breath range is much longer in this game. Who would have known? Dinalfalls. Dinalfalls, the biggest problem for me in this game. Ridiculous. Anyway, we have 14 fairies now, I believe. So we need one more, and we have them all. But first, we need to fight a mini-boss. The new mini-boss. The really exciting, cool, never seen before mini-boss. That is the exact same mini-boss we just fought earlier in this dungeon. That's right, they are reusing the exact same mini-boss. Just with more platforms. So here he is, Wizrobe 2.0. We killed his brother, and he is here for revenge. If this was a film, he'd be played by Nicolas Cage, for sure. But it's not, so here we go. Stupid gyroscope. I hate you, gyroscope. I really do hate you, gyroscope. Oh, I fired too early. Don't fire too early, he'll teleport instantly. If he hasn't started spinning yet, basically, he will teleport when you fire. Yeah, I didn't fire that time because I didn't want to waste another arrow. Here we go. Lots of movement around this time. He's probably going to catch me with a few icy things because I can't, like, move properly. I knew that was him straight away because he was solid, but there we go. There he is. It's making this easy for me, though. There we go. He made that very easy for me. Alright, thank you, Mr. Wizrobe, for the boss key. We're going to go grab that real quick. And then we're going to move along to the boss of the dungeon. There is one more tiny thing to grab, and that is a fairy. But we can actually grab that just before the end of the dungeon. So, we managed it, guys. We managed it. It's still the first day. We still got good time. So long as we kill Goht in good time, we can still manage to grab ourselves the Gilded Sword. It's well within reach, guys. Well within reach. So, it's only 5:27 PM. We need to be there before midnight on the first night. Oh, wait. There's a door out here, is there? Yeah, there's a door out here. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Right. It's about to be night of the first day, which is... You know, we're not going as fast as I would have liked, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Gonna use a little trick here to knock out these two. Wait, that doesn't work anymore? Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, fine. Fine, I'll knock out these two first then. Do you feel special? Do you feel special, game, for making me do it in order now? Fine. So we just do a little hop down there. It's a quicker way than going through the rooms. I mean, who wants to go back through all of those rooms? I mean, I don't think anybody does. And unfortunately, I think I do, because I think I dropped down to the wrong one. Yup, I have to go back through the whole dungeon. Because I dropped down on the wrong side. Because I'm dumb. Alright, guys. Well, we were making good time. Now, probably not so much, but... that is also fine and dandy. Everything's fine and dandy because we can take the elevator room. It's all good in the hood. We are fine. Look at that. We can just take the elevator room at the end of this room. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop breathing. Please stop breathing. Ooh, just in time. Here we go. Let's take the elevator room. I think I need the fire arrows again, friends. That'll be fine, though. We only need one fire arrow for Goht. The new Goht is cool, though. I've seen a little bit of footage of him. They've changed him to make him just a little bit more dynamic. Oh, no, it's already melted. We only need normal arrows, but it's fine. Best part of this is that we're going to have to come up all the way again because we have to get the last fairy, which involves jumping down. Because everybody loves jumping down. We've done that. I can't believe I jumped down the wrong side. I thought I was taking my shortcut, and I just was a fool and jumped down the wrong side. But it's fine. Because now we can punch out this one. Oh, actually, we probably should have just dropped down and then punched out both of them at once. But, you know, anything, it doesn't matter. Don't want to roll into walls. You bounce off and go all over the place, and life is bad. Life is bad when you roll into walls, guys. Little known fact. Alrighty then. Let's roll up here again. Now, in the northwest side, you'll be able to see... I can't see it. Am I looking at the northwest? No, I'm looking at the northeast, that's why. Stupid map. Alright, see this here? We need to make it into that hole. Now, the easiest way is either to jump off with the bunny hood, or my favorite way is to roll off with the Goron link. All we need to do is roll here, roll off here, and then disconnect Goron. If you disconnect Goron instantly, you will easily get in without any difficulty. That is the easiest way to get in there, guys. I believe that's on the guide that you can find online. So they will say the same thing as me. So I'm not just talking out my arse, guys, I promise. So we're going to transform into Deku Link here to get back up. Very helpful. And we have all 15 stray fairies. So now all we need to do is beat Goht and get out of this dungeon by midnight. So here we go. Let's go down here. And now we can head up and be back where we were with Goron Link. We need to just quickly become Goron Link, and then we can beat this dungeon. Excellent, guys. Excellent. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're actually okay for time, guys. We're actually okay for time. Not okay for rupees, though. We're going to have to head to our bank really fast and get more rupees in order to upgrade to this Razor Sword. We might be cutting a little fine. We need to beat Goht quickly. We need to beat Goht quickly. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Fast Goht kill. Fast Goht kill. We're not about all of this effort to get it done in time and then not having the Gilded Sword with a single beating of Goht. So here he is. Goht, the masked mechanical monster. I love this fight. And I love it even more after seeing the changes that they made. I think the changes they made are absolutely impeccable. I think they've made really good design choices here to make Goht just a bit more dynamic. Basically, on the old game, you just rolled after him, knocked him over with Goron Link, and then just pounded at him. Now, you've got to jump and land on his back to hit the eye on his back. And that'll unleash the eye, and then you pull out your fire arrows, and you fire arrow him to death. Which I think is a much better way to do things. I really do. It makes it dynamic, it makes you using Goron Link and normal Link. It's really, really cool. So that's what I saw, at least. There it is. See these jumps? You need to use those jumps to jump onto his back. You can still beat him the old way, but it's much quicker to expose the eye with an aerial hit like that. So once you do that, you expose the eye, and the only way to hit that eye, obviously, is to turn back into normal Link and shoot it with these fire arrows. There we go. And now we turn back into Goron Link, and we can chase after him again. This is a faster way to beat Goht, guys. You can still use the old method if you don't like the idea of jumping. Oh, and if he hits you in the air, he is going to obliterate you. That's annoying. Alright, so I guess you pick when you jump. Oh, no, it landed right in front of me. This is not going as well as it could be. Let's put it like that. Alright, here we go. Nice jump, perfectly in position. Oh, and we just missed him. But we can get a hit off. I need to let him get ahead again. Oh, I've done a bad thing there, getting ahead of him. Fighting him the old school way. We want to do the jumps. We want to get some hops in. Come on, I can hit him from there. Oh no, I can't. There we go. So now we're gonna lock on to this eye and shoot it with fire arrows. There we go. And now let's chase after him with Goron Link again. Yay. Oh, hit me with the electricity. Okay, this is not going as well as it could be, guys. The new fight is a little different. And I'm basically used to doing the speedrun method where you stand at a certain point of the wall and then just hit him with arrows from afar. But there we go. We got him. This should be it. This should be it, actually. How is he not dead? I've been pounding on that eye with arrows. Was I lied to? Is it you got to do something else to the eye? Maybe jump into it again? I don't know. Alright, it's fine. We got this. We can still do this before midnight. We still got time. Ah, here, we can punch the eye. There we go. Not bad. Goron punch to the eye. If you trip him from below, apparently it reveals the eye even better. So maybe you don't want to trip him with a jump. I don't know. But we did manage to just Goron punch him in the eye. And now, what we're going to want to do is as soon as we've learned the new, as soon as we've spoken to the new giant, we're going to fly back to Goht Town. We're going to withdraw like 100 rupees, 154 rupees. We're going to withdraw 154 rupees. And we're going to get ourselves, the Razor Sword ASAP. Alright, let's grab a new heart container real quick. That shouldn't take too long out of our time. And I think we've got time. We should be able to do this just about in time for the Gilded Sword. Hopefully we can do this in time for the Gilded Sword. So let's have a look. Of course, that relies on me actually winning the Goron races, but we can do that. What exactly are all of you? Here we go. This is going to be the end of this episode, though, guys. So next episode will be the Mad Dash for the Gilded Sword. Wow, what a tongue twister. Here we go. What are you? We are guardians. So you're protective gods? That's why you're in the temples? But why the protective gods? No, wait, you're listening to me? Hey, wait! Here we go, it's springtime. It's springtime! All the Gorons are going to be nice and thawed out. Look at that. Look how happy that... Wow, he's just frozen still. He's just juiced. There we go. There you go. Nice thawing out. Yeah, he's all good. He's all good. Our bro Goron. I was about to say Snorlax. What am I talking about? Anyway. Here we go. Actually, we might not need to, because we've got 46 rupees. We may be able to get just enough for the first upgrade, just by punching the rocks underneath the smithy. I think that gives you 20, so here we go. Let's see if we can do that. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next episode with the mad dash for the Gilded Sword.